Hello. All right, so for this one, it's let's go through it. The state CT claims that the average time on death row is 15 years. A random survey of 75 death row inmates revealed that the average length of time on death row is 17.7 years, with a standard deviation of 6.1. Conduct a hypothesis test. Now, even though the sample size is large, it is still going to be a t-distribution because your standard deviation is from the sample and not the population. To decide if it's right tail, two tail, or left, it says a random survey of 75 inmates revealed that the average length of time on death row was standard. Conduct a hypothesis to test the claim. So since we're testing the claim, we're testing two-tail. Because it didn't say to test greater or less, it just said test the claim. So if you're testing it, you're testing that it's not equal to. So that's your alternative hypothesis. And not equal to is two-tailed. To calculate the p-value, you go onto Canvas. And you go down to Chapter 9. Chapter 8 has the Excel spreadsheets, confidence interval for a mean, confidence interval for a proportion, and then sample size. And then on Chapter 9, go down to where the problems are. Hypothesis test for a mean and a proportion. And this was a mean because it was average. I think it was a mean. Yeah, average length. So it is a mean. So you have to enable editing. That was up here at the top. And then you just plug in right here. Sample size was 75 inmates. Population mean was average time 15. Sample was what we got from the sample, 17.7 with a standard deviation of 6.1. And then alpha is okay. In this one there isn't an alpha, so we use 0.1. And our p-value, it's a two-tail right here. And then the p-value is less than alpha. If p-value is less than alpha, you reject the null hypothesis.